Hey, welcome back to the Cross TV with your boy, the Cross. You already know. Let's take this pop on down to Tallahassee, Tennessee. You know, sometimes we make comments that people take out of context and it's not what it sounds like. But in this one, it's exactly what it sounds like. Let's go ahead and take that dive.
Tonight, backlash in Northeast Tennessee following the actions of a Washington County school board member. Keith Irvin is caught on live stream leaning into a student, wrapping his arms around her, making this comment.
God, you're hot. You know that? Hey, where you go to school at?
Superintendent Jerry Boyd appears to smile. The meeting continues with no one addressing the remarks.
I really expected accountability from you.
An emergency board meeting tonight, outrage.
This is your community that you're supposed to be serving. Look at the distraction. You put us on the map nationally, embarrassed us.
He said it. They got put on the map because of his comment. He's going to try to apologize, but his actions. You said, wow, you look hot. Dang. And you put your arm around her and you pulled her into you. And then you asked her what school she went to. Bruh, you messed up.
Nobody said nothing. Y'all just sat here.
Cowards.
What kind of leadership are you providing?
Irvin saying his words were taken out of context.
When I mentioned she was hot, I meant she was on a roll. It was nothing to do with her appearance. When you take a couple of seconds out of a 2-hour meeting, it can change how everything sounds.
Okay, but yeah, those 2 seconds, your actions. If you just would have said, oh, you're hot, you're on a roll, that's different. But you put your arm around her and you pulled her close to you, saying, dang, which school did you go to? That's when you cross the line. But I don't think this was his first time.
And I apologize to her and her family.
You're a liar.
But his statement interrupted by angry shouts from the crowd.
The video speaks for itself.
Sure does.
Yeah, it does.
This isn't Irvin's first controversy as a board member. According to meeting notes obtained by NBC affiliate WCYB, in 2009, Irvin was accused of making a lewd juvenile gesture of a sexual nature in a classroom, reacting to a student's remarks. Those same records show he apologized and was censured by the board.
I'd like to make a motion we censor Keith.
Tonight, the board voting to censure him again. Meanwhile, thousands have signed an online petition demanding Irvin and the superintendent step down. Neither responded to NBC News' request for comment. Because they are elected officials, they cannot be fired by the board. Election officials say voters can have their say this August.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay...
So you heard that. Basically, they get to stay in office because they can't be fired. So what type of message are they sending to the community that we know that this guy has a history of making inappropriate comments, but there's nothing that we can do about it? That is ridiculous. Right is right, wrong is wrong. So he needs to be, fired. Forced to resign from his position, because the part that makes it even creepier is he does it in public, in plain sight. So if he's this bold to do it in plain sight, what is he doing behind closed doors? They really need to look into this guy and his co-workers, because they seem like it's natural to them that he can make these comments. Like that lady said, nobody's making any comments like, bro, you messed up. Hey, it's a joke. Hey, don't say things like that. But obviously there's a lot to this story, and I think it's going to be sick when everything comes out. But as you know, thanks for tuning into the Cross TV with your boy, the Cross. I'm out.